What's up, everybody? It's Najee, it's MOD. Sorry, my lips greasy, man. I be needing Carmex sometimes, so I think I be putting on the lip gloss tonight, man. I like the tingling sensation of the Carmex when I use. Yeah, Carmex, that's what it is. So, yeah, I really don't got much to say today. It's Friday. Hopefully, something comes about. I'll be able to do something today. So right now, I'm just at the crib. I'm gonna share some of this word with you. Um, of course, it's a continuance of my beat block series. I'm probably on 7 or 8. I probably won't even have to make it because the beats are coming along, and I don't have writer's block no more. So I'm back to my old self. I guess I had to do some listening or whatever. So I wrote like 3 or 4 verses. How I felt. I guess I'm trying to get to the point where I want to make music that I like because I'm at this point in my life where I'm trying to find happiness within myself. So I figured, music makes me happy. I might as well make the music that I like. You know what I'm saying? It may not be the best. Sometimes I don't even try to be the best because it's unnecessary. I feel like you could be great without being the best. So yeah, I'm just gonna do the best that I can, and I'll still be the best doing that. But I don't want to say too much. It just got done raining, and I don't know. It seems like things are at a standstill right now. People don't know what to feel due to all the situations going on in society. Like I say, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't. Like we all know, we're not blind to it. We're not blind to none of that. We just want the world to get better and become a better place, and we have to figure out how. But the only way we can is if we seek God, and that's just how I feel. That's just my opinion. If you don't feel that way, then fine. Just do you. If you don't believe in God, turn the channel. Besides that, man, I hope y'all like my shirt, man. This is my shirt that the laundry messed up, man. It's pink on my way. You know what I mean? So, yeah, it's my little wild looking shirt. I like how it faded, so I was gonna wear it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I woke up, started on the beat, thank God, and I wrote like 2 more verses, but some of it you're not gonna hear. Like I'll just save it. Like a lot of these verses that I got, I'm just gonna save for a separate project. But I feel like once the verses are all together, I feel like I got all of them. Like the verses that I do have and the content that it speaks on, like it'll be a great project. So I'm thinking on better things, huge things. Right now, I'm just trying to make do with what I have and do the best I could with it. And I'm confident that I would do well with that. Things seem pretty promising right now, and I'm working with the Lord, with everything the Lord has given me. He's giving me a lot. Like He's giving me a light. Like honestly, when I walk around, sometimes I'm a night person. Sometimes I may be in all day, and then at night I may go out. But my parents are like night shifters, so it's like I never know where they work. Or my mom still works night shift. Yeah, daddy worked nights too. So, and all my life. So, maybe I'm just a night type person. I know I am, but I gotta turn that to a positive. But being that I'm that type of person, I still have a light that shines within me. Like people still see something in me that I don't see, and I rather not dim it. And I just figure it comes from God. So, my heart told me to flip. I flipped with my heart, and I ended up in Samuel. So I guess I'll start with chapter 20, and we can read up to 22. I don't know what you're going to get from it. I know I'm going to get something from it because, I could comprehend pretty well. I'm going to get something from this word today, and my day is going to go great. So we'll just read it, and you know what I'm saying? I'll play the beat for you, and we'll just read it. And I guess I'll give you a little verse. I may not flow it right, but just listen to the lyrics and whatever. Hope you like the beat. Rough draft. Okay. Samuel, Old Testament, chapter 20. Sheba's revolt. Now a wicked man, a Benjamin named Sheba, son of Bichri, happened to be there. He blew the ram's horn and shouted, "We have no portion in David, no inheritance in Jesse's son. Each man to his tent, Israel." So all the men of Israel deserted David and followed Sheba, son of Bichri. But the men of Judah from the Jordan all the way to Jerusalem remained loyal to the king. When David came to his palace in Jerusalem, he took the 10 concubines he had left to take care of the palace and placed them under guard. He provided them, but he was not intimate with them. They were confined until the day of their death, living as widows. The king said to Amaziah, "Summon the men of Judah to me within 3 days and be here yourself." Amaziah went to summon Judah, but he took longer than the time allotted him. So David said to Abishai, "Sheba, son of Bichri, will do more harm to us than Absalom. Take your Lord's soldiers and pursue him, or he will find fortified cities and elude us." So Joab's men, the Cherethites, the Pelethites, and all the warriors marched out under Ashaba's command. They left Jerusalem to pursue Sheba, son of Bichri. They were at the great stone of Gibeon when Amaziah joined them. Joab was wearing his uniform, and over it was a belt around his waist, with a sword in his sheath. As he approached, the sword fell out. Joab asked Amaziah, "Are you well, my brother?" Then with his right hand, Joab grabbed Amaziah by the beard to kiss him. Amaziah was not on guard against the sword in Joab's hand. Joab stabbed him in the stomach with it and spilled his intestines out on the ground. Joab did not stab him again, for Amaziah was dead. Joab and his brother Abishai pursued Sheba, son of Bichri. One of Joab's young men had stood over Amaziah, saying, "Whoever favors Joab and whoever is for David, follow Joab." Now Amaziah was writhing in his blood in the middle of the highway. And the man had seen that all the people stopped. So he moved Amaziah from the highway to the field and threw a garment over him, because he realized that Yes? Alright, be safe. Now Amaziah was riding in his blood in the middle of the highway, and the man had said, "Yes." Okay, sure thing. Okay. We all hate being distracted. We all hate being thrown off. It's no thing. So, continue. And the man had seen that all the people stopped. So he moved Amaziah from the highway to the field and threw a garment over him, because he realized that all those who encountered Amaziah were stopping. When he was removed from the highway, all the men passed by and followed Joab to pursue Sheba, son of Bichri. Sheba passed through all the tribes of Israel to Abel of Bethmaach. All the Berethites came together and followed him. Joab's troops came and besieged Sheba and Abel of Bethmaach. They built an assault ramp against the outer wall of the city, while all the troops with Joab were battering the wall to make it collapse. A wise woman called out from the city, "Listen, listen, please tell Joab to come here and let me speak with him." When he had come near, the woman asked, "Are you Joab?" "I am," he replied. "Listen to the words of your servant," she said to him. He answered, "I'm listening." She said, "In the past they used to say, 'Seek counsel in Abel,' and that's how they settle disputes. I am a peaceful person, one of the faithful in Israel, but you're trying to destroy a city that is like a mother in Israel. Why would you devour the Lord's inheritance?" Job protested, "Never. I do not want to destroy. That is not my intention. There is a man named Sheba, son of Bichri, from the hill country of Ephraim, who has rebelled against King David. Deliver this one man, and I will withdraw from the city." The woman replied to Job, "All right, his head will be thrown over the wall to you." The woman went to all the people with her wise counsel. They cut off the head of Sheba, son of Bichri, and threw it to Job. So he blew the ram's horn, and they dispersed from the city, each to his own tent. Job returned to the king of Jerusalem. Job commanded the whole army of Israel. Benaiah, son of Judah, was over the Cherethites and the Philistines. Adoram was in charge of forced labor. Jephthah, son of Elud, was court historian. Sheba was court secretary. Zadok and Abretha were priests. And in addition, Ira and the Jarati was David's priest. Justice for the Gibeonites. 21. I hope y'all catching on, because the Lord ain't want to make this easy to get, but I'm gonna get it. 21. During David's reign, there was a famine for 3 successive years. So David inquired of the Lord. The Lord answered, "It is because of the blood shed by Saul and his family when he killed the Gibeonites." The Gibeonites were not Israelites, but rather a remnant of the Amorites. The Israelites had taken an oath concerning them, but Saul had tried to kill them in his zeal for Israelites in Judah. So David summoned the Gibeonites and spoke to them. He asked the Gibeonites, "What should I do for you? How can I make atonement so that you will bring a blessing on the Lord's inheritance?" Atonement. We all need atonement on the show, especially working on it. The Gibeonites said to him, "We are not asking for money from Saul or his family, and we cannot put anyone to death in Israel. Whatever you say, I will do for you," he said. He replied to the king, "As for the man who annihilated us and plotted to destroy us, so we would not exist within the whole territory of Israel, let 7 of his male descendants be handed over to us, so that we may hang them in the presence of the Lord at Gibeon of Saul, the Lord's chosen." The king answered, "I will hand them over." David spared Mephibosheth, the son of Saul's son Jonathan, because of the oath of the Lord that was between David and Jonathan, Saul's son. But the king took Amari and Mephibosheth, who are the 2 sons who Rizpah, daughter of Aiah, had born to Saul, and the 5 sons who Merab, daughter of Saul, had born to Aaron, and handed them over to the Gibeonites. They hanged them on the hill in the presence of the Lord. 7 of them died together. They were executed in the first days of the harvest, at the beginning of the barley harvest. The burial of Saul's family. Rizpah, Aiah's daughter, took sackcloth and spread it out for herself on the rock from the beginning of the harvest, until the rain poured down from the heaven on the bodies. She kept the birds of the sky from them by day, and the wild animals by night. When it was reported to David what Saul's concubine Rizpah, daughter of Aiah, had done, he went and got the bones of Saul and his son Jonathan from the leaders of Jabez Gilead. They had stolen them from the public square of Bethshan, where the Philistines had hung the bodies the day the Philistines killed Saul at Gilboa. David had the bones brought from there. They gathered up the bones of Saul's family, who had been hung, and buried the bones of Saul and his son Jonathan and Zayah in the land of Benjamin in the tomb of Saul's father Kish. They did everything the king commanded. After this, God answered prayer for the land. The Philistine giants. The Philistines again waged war against Israel. David went down with his soldiers, and they fought the Philistines, but David became exhausted. Then Ishbi-Benob, one of the descendants of the giant, whose bronze spear weighed about 80 pounds or 8 pounds, and who wore new armor, intended to kill David. But Abishai, son of Zeruiah, came to his aid, struck the Philistine, and killed him. Then David's men swore to him, "You must never again go out with us to battle. You must not extinguish the lamp of Israel." After this, there was another battle with the Philistines at Gaul. At the time, Sabiah the Hussite killed Saul, who was one of the descendants of the giant. Once again, there was a battle with the Philistine at Gob, and Ethan's son Jeroboam the Bilamite killed Goliath and Gideon. The shaft of his spear was like a weaver's beam. At Gath there was still another battle. A huge man was there, with 6 fingers on each hand, and 6 toes on each foot, 24 in all. He too was a descendant from the giant. When he taunted Israel, Jonathan, son of David's brother, Shimei, killed him. These 4 were descended from the giant in Gath and were killed by David and his soldiers. Well, David don't play, but you know what? Let me read this to y'all. I can take it to 23, just because God is good, and it seems like it's gonna get juicy. So check. David's Song of Thanksgiving, chapter 22. David spoke the words of this song to the Lord on the day the Lord rescued him from the hand of his enemies. From the hand of Saul, he said, "The Lord is my rock, my fortress, and my deliverer, my God, my mountain, where I seek refuge, my shield, the horn of my salvation, my stronghold, my refuge, and my Savior. You saved me from violence. I called to the Lord, who was worthy of praise. Then I was saved from my enemies, for the waves of death engulfed me. The torrents of destruction terrified me. The ropes of Sheol entangled me. The snares of death confronted me. I called to the Lord in my distress. I called to my God. From his temple he heard my voice, and my cry for help reached his ears." Then the earth shook and quaked. The foundations of the heavens trembled. They shook because he burned with anger. Smoke rose from his nostrils, and consuming fire came from his mouth. Coals were set ablaze by it. He parted the heavens and came down, a dark cloud beneath his feet. He rolled on a cherub and flew, soaring on the wings of the wind. He made darkness a canopy around him, a gathering of water and thick clouds. From the radiance of his presence, flaming coals were ignited. The Lord thundered from heaven. The Most High projected his voice. He shot arrows and scattered them. He hurled lightning bolts and rooted them. The depths of the sea became visible. The foundations of the world were exposed. At the rebuke of the Lord, at the blast of his breath, of his nostrils, he reached down from heaven and took hold of me. He pulled me out the deep waters. He rescued me from the powerful enemy and from those who hated me, for they were too strong for me. They confronted me in the day of my distress, but the Lord was my support. He brought me out to a spacious place. Yes, he rescued me because he delighted in me. The Lord rewarded me according to my righteousness. He repaid me according to the cleanness of my hands. For I have kept the ways of the Lord and have not turned from my God to wickedness. Indeed, I have kept all his ordinances in my mind and have not disregarded his statutes. I was blameless before him and kept myself from sinning. So the Lord repaid me according to my righteousness, according to my cleanness in his sight. With the faithful, you prove yourself faithful. With the blameless man, you prove yourself blameless. With the pure, you prove yourself pure. But with the crooked, you prove yourself shrewd. You rescue and afflicted people, but your eyes are set against the proud. You humble them. Lord, you are my lamp. The Lord illuminates my darkness. With you I can attack a barrier. With you I can attack a barrier, and with my God I can leap over a wall. God, his ways is perfect. The word of the Lord is pure. He is a shield to all who take refuge in him. For who is God besides the Lord? And who is a rock? Only our God. God is my strong refuge. He makes my way perfect. He makes my feet like the feet of a deer and sets me securely on the heights. He trains my hands for war. My arms can bend a bow of bronze. You have given me the shield of your salvation. Your help exalts me. You widen a place beneath me for my steps, and my ankles do not give away. I pursue my enemies and destroy them. I do not turn back until they are wiped out. I wipe them out and crush them. They do not rise. They fall beneath my feet. You have clothed me with strength for battle. You subdue my adversaries beneath me. You have made my enemies retreat before me. I annihilate those who hate me. They look, but there is no one to save them. They look to the Lord, but he does not answer them. I pulverize them like dust of this earth. I crush them and trample them like mud in the streets. You have freed me from the feuds among my people. You have appointed me to the head of nations. The people I had not known serve me. Foreigners submit to me grudgingly. As soon as they hear, they obey me. Foreigners lose heart and come trembling from their fornication. Fortification, excuse me. Good word. The Lord lives, may my rock be praised. God, the rock of my salvation, is exalted. God, he gives me vengeance and casts down people under me. He frees me from my enemies. You exalt me above my adversaries. You rescue me from violent men. Therefore I will praise you, Lord. Among the nations I will sing about your name. He is a tower of salvation for his king. He shows loyalty to his anointed, to David and his descendants forever. Beautiful. So, you had the word. I feel so good about reading that. What I took from it, the Lord knows I needed it. But I got other things to do, as you can see. So I'll let you check out this verse I got. So hold on. Yeah, loop. It's just a loop. It's just a still part of my beat block, but it's a loop, not snippy, but rough draft. Yeah. So I've been thinking. I do real music, and then people don't like the word real going around, but I'm real where I can pinch myself. It's gonna hurt like I got stung by a wasp right there. You can kind of see it on my tattoo. I might have to get a feeling it. You know what I'm saying? I'm real because I feel. You know what I'm saying? So I jot down my feelings. So right now I feel like the music I want to make happen. I love women. I like to understand them. I like to be with them. I like to comfort them. At least I would like to be. I would like to be that guy. I would like to be that man. To reach them in my music in my own way. You know what I'm saying? I can't be Wale. I can't be no Kurt Cobains. I can't be all his house scene. I can't be nobody, but I can try to do what I do to reach a broader audience. And I feel that way. I don't want to do this for a whole bunch of niggas. I had to think about it because niggas gonna hate. Excuse me, you know what I'm saying? I just wanted to be real. Guys, niggas, and ignorance. Let's put it as ignorant. If you don't like me because I'm black, you think I'm a criminal because I'm black, because I dress this way, and you a nigga, you ignorant. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes I like to put meaningless stuff in my music only to make it fun. It's good to make fun music, but right now, I guess when I read this to you, it's just you will see the effort in me trying to put more substance in my verses. Somehow I'm trying. But this here is for the ladies, man. You know what I'm saying? Just to see how MOD do it, see how MOD think. It just be practicing. But like I say, I don't have no writer's block no more, so hopefully it'll get better. You know, so I'll check it out. It may not come out too great, but just check it out. See if you like it. If you like it, be like, oh, MOD, that was dope. Say no more. Holy matrimony. A gentleman and a goddess, this is love. Regina Bell, she blows a fingernail polish and lays her hands on me. I'm falling like autumn leaves, don't leave a man lonely. It makes it harder to fall asleep. She's my dream. So she keeps me away from the bad dreams. Awaken and seeing a smile, I drink it down before my caffeine. And I've been thinking about jumping the broom, I caught butterflies. Like I swallowed cocoons, put a ring on it. Just make sure you wear it right. I have your bath water ready at the perfect Fahrenheit. Let the towel by the doorway. To stay naked, take time for the foreplay. Underestimated and overlooked, but yet I make love like I wrote the book. And you're looking like the concluding chapter. No time like the present, so what you doing after? I try to get a coochie wet. Her bottles floating the bubbles from the jacuzzi jets. Hold on, let me do that right now. Let me go back. Underestimated and overlooked, but yet I make love like I wrote the book. And you're looking like the concluding chapter. A time like the present, so what you doing after? I try to get a coochie wet. A bottle floating the bubbles from the jacuzzi jets. Had it fast like Ghost Speed Racer. Had a peak like Nodes and Neighbors. And you know, that's how I go. That's how I got right there. But you know, I wrote too boring and everything, but gotta leave the element of surprise. But that actually might go on the song, you know what I'm saying? Because what is romance to me, baby? What is romance? You want me to take you to McDonald's? You want a Whopper? You want a Whopper? What is romance to you? I'll tell you what it is to me. So, if we figure it out together, we might need some romance queens around here, man. Ain't nothing wrong with romance. Ain't nothing wrong with shit. I don't mind being the person to bring that back. Figure out how to do it. But we all have to find our way and get some type of way. So, yeah, I could give music like this. Not on no deep stuff, but just how I feel, trying to reach another side of me, you know. I know you're like, well, you just got done reading the Bible. I know. But you know, hopefully my music can make the world better, and that's what I'm shooting for. So, you know, I don't want to keep you, man. This thing going on for 30 minutes, but it's cool because we spent some time with the Lord. So, it is Model, M-O-D apostrophe, M-O-D-E apostrophe Y-A-I-L. Remember, Mode and Yale, Y-A-I-L. Google it, YouTube it, Legit Crimes Productions. That's my company. My other CD is coming out real soon. Just type in Legit Crimes Productions or go on legitcrimesproductions.bandcamp.com. Continue to stay tuned. If you want to hit me up, get at my email at model90@gmail or model@yahoo.com. MODEYAIL at yahoo.com. Same thing with the Gmail, or just hit my my Google Plus, Legit Crimes Productions, Model90, or just I got a blog spot, Model2008 at blogspot.com. Same thing with my Gmail. Just be like, you know, I got blog posts anyway, you know, different ideas on fashion, performances, ideas for recording, anything. If you want to collab, if you need beats, if you need anything, just contact me, and we'll work something out, man. We just trying to get it and do with what we have, make something happen, and accumulate anything that we possibly can in order to progress into the next level. But for now, you know, I know y'all gonna enjoy y'all wonderful Friday, man, and God bless you. God bless you, man. Have a wonderful day, and stay safe out there. Stay safe out there, for real. So I got things to do. I'm a holler. One.